Will you show us on here?
Well, that wasn't what it was supposed to look like. Hello, good morning.
The little intro over there then is new. We haven't put that up when we've done a live this way around.
One, yeah.
So we were waiting to see what would happen, and that's not what we were expecting. But
Never mind.
We're live.
Good morning.
We'll give it a couple of minutes for some people to start joining in. But we decided to go live while Abigail is editing because she's got the last couple of galleries of the year to finish off.
I'm so excited to get them done out of the way because it's driving me up the wall.
And she likes a distraction.
It's not a distraction. It's helping me. I don't know. I was going to say helping me focus. It's not helping me focus at all.
No, it's not. No, but usually she puts her, what are they called?
AirPods.
Kristie's
got really, really good speech today.
She puts her AirPods in and puts something on and then proceeds to ignore me. But she don't tell me that she's doing it. And then I'll sit there and have a full-blown conversation and turn around and go, why is she not responding? And then realise it's because she's ignoring me with AirPods in.
True.
So instead, we thought we would go live and have a chat to you guys. So she's not ignoring me, and I've got somebody else to talk to as well.
But I'm still getting galleries done.
She is multitasking at its finest.
To be fair, I'm working miracles with these photos.
Even if you do say so yourself.
Yeah.
Right. Are we holding on 2 more minutes?
Yeah.
My tea is very hot. I've had to change to tea because I've overloaded on caffeine and...
'Tis the season.
I know, but not only are my eyes twitching, now my entire face is twitching, so it's got to the point where I thought, you know what, let's stop the coffee for a bit and move on to tea. Right. Guys, say hi in the comments for me so I know that you're there. Let us know where you're watching from.
Let us know what you were drinking.
Yeah. Are you
We snipped that off Gillian Devine.
Oh,
lovely Gillian. Who you might have seen on our channel before. She likes to do a live with wine.
Whenever
else is drinking.
Yeah, well, whenever we go live, it's usually with a hot beverage, isn't it? But when we're live with Gillian, I partake in a little wine.
I do not.
Because I can in there, because it's nice, because it's lovely. But yeah, you guys, are you guys still on the caffeine? Like, are we still drinking coffee, or is this too close to Christmas and there's too much going on and the anxiety's through the roof? Because that's what's happening with me right now.
I feel like we need it all because it's just been a stressful week, hasn't it?
This week, I have been counting down the nanoseconds until it's over so that we can just start afresh next week because there are so many things that have gone.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been counting down to next week. I've been counting down to next Friday.
No, we've got too much to do. Like, we need another week of work.
I've got loads to do.
We need to get it done, but this week, just get it in. There's just too much going on, and I'm fed up. I am. So yeah, next week we just need a fresh start on Monday. I need a weekend to get over this week, and then we'll be fine. Like, next week's gonna be lovely.
It's gonna be lovely. Sorry guys, I was just buying somebody in the comments because they were posting disgusting comments at us.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, you can't see that far.
Yes. So
destination maternity photography.
We are very, very passionate about destination maternity photography. At one point in our career, we were only doing newborns and offering a maternity session as an add-on. Hello.
Yeah, like,
do you know what?
But to be fair, we'd never done it, really, so we were just like, oh, let's just dip our toes in and see how we feel about it.
Yeah, it was always like a little add-on. Oh, can I have a couple of pictures and quick little session.
And we didn't know anything about the posing. We didn't know. We were just kind of doing it like a normal general photographer would do, because we were more general photographers at that point.
Yeah.
And the more we did it, the more we realised actually this is really important.
It is, yeah. And we worked on it. We were like, do you know what? We really want to get into this. We really want to do this well. We don't want it to just be like a little add-on, a little something extra. We wanted it to be a whole thing in itself, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we really went in on it, and we really worked on our lighting, on our posing. We invested in our client wardrobe. Like, we really went in on it because we wanted it to be just as much of a necessity as a newborn session.
Yeah, and I think another thing that changed for us was we had gone through pregnancy ourselves, and that changed our perspective completely on how important it was.
Yeah,
because we both had only the one child and we only like plan on having that one child,
Yeah.
those photos are really important to us now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, it changed. Sorry, I'm still banning people.
Oh, why, you know?
So it changed our perspective completely on pregnancy in general. So it changed our business as well.
It did. And it's got to the point now where people are solely booking us just for maternity images. I mean, obviously everybody books us for a newborn as well, but there's people that specifically travel to us from
all over the world.
Yeah, so far away that it's
difficult
to do the newborn then, isn't it? Because obviously that needs to be done in studio, and to travel all that way with the newborn baby is much more difficult than it is to do when you're pregnant. But yeah, we literally get bookings now just for maternity sessions, which is fabulous. And people have travelled all over the world to come to us for it, so it's lovely. And I really appreciate that people appreciate our work. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love that.
But and then from that whole of like concentrating on maternity photography and honing our talent in the studio, spark this, right, well,
we want to do something different.
Yeah. And there's photographers who are getting paid to go and photograph weddings abroad. So why can't we do that for maternity photography? Because I believe that maternity photography is just as important, if not more important, than wedding photography, which is quite an unpopular opinion. Or like, I know,
like people spend so much money on their weddings. They spend, and
I understand why,
thousands on one day. But this is, and people will spend the money to document that one day. And absolutely, if that means something to you and you should absolutely do that. But why are we not looking at pregnancy in the same light? Why are we not documenting your pregnancy?
It's a miracle.
With just as much importance as your wedding day.
Yeah.
That was our outlook on it.
So,
and the trend of going on a baby moon, you one last final holiday as a couple, just the two of you, is the in thing. And why shouldn't we then use that opportunity to take some fantastic
epic artwork in some of the most beautiful locations around the world?
There is, like, don't get me wrong, we are living in an amazing part of the world. We are very fortunate to have a studio where we've got a studio, because you travel 30 miles in any direction, you will end up somewhere vastly different, isn't it? We've got great architecture, we've got so many castles around us, we've got epic coastline, we've got forestries, we've got national parks. There's just so many different things around us that we can utilize. But why not do it in
some way where not any other person, but where Joe Public is just not going to have the same photos as you. You're going to have an epic location. Like we've photographed in palaces and caves and like all these ridiculous places. And it's been amazing.
Something like completely different. And it's lovely because we have got the entire world to use. So no two clients will ever have the same images.
Yeah.
Or there's no need for two clients to ever have the same images. And we love it when a client comes to us and says, this place means something to me. I want this to be the focus. I want to go here. Or I want this kind of vibe. Or and they've got something that means something to them. Haven't they? We've been places where they've been proposed to, or we've been places that people have been on first dates, and it's all like meaningful places, that are just fabulous. That some places we've been shocked at, haven't we? So a client have come to us and gone, can we go here? And we're like, we didn't even know this place existed.
Oh my god, somewhere where I wanted to go and it fell through was Reunion Island.
Oh my gosh.
Which I didn't know existed.
No, I didn't know existed either.
But now I do. I want to go. So if you're looking for a maternity shoot in I'm your person.
Back on the bucket list now, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, we didn't know it existed, so it wasn't ever on it, but it's on there now.
It absolutely is, yeah.
So another thing with destination maternity photography is there's only certain places you can go because of Zika virus and different other things.
Yeah.
There's only so many places that pregnant women can actually visit.
Yes.
So it's quite hard work. Like,
navigating that.
Yeah.
And flying while pregnant. So obviously there's a cut off with that. Sometimes you've got to have a fit to fly from like your doctor, and there's a lot more to navigate with destination maternity photography. We do those a lot earlier in somebody's pregnancy than we would a studio session or something within the UK on location. And we're always mindful of what's going on in each individual's pregnancy, aren't we? So there is an awful lot more that goes into a destination maternity session, just as a general rule. Because we're working with pregnant clients, because all of our clients are pregnant, so there is that. But it's worth all of the planning and the kind of navigating of it all.
The extra effort.
Yeah.
Because the photos always come out epic.
They do. I don't think we have ever been, and I touched the wood, I don't think we've ever been anywhere and done a session and thought, oh, well, that was all right. Well, no, not even that. Like, just, oh, that was all right. Do you know what I mean? We've never done that, have we?
I don't think so. Paris was close.
I mean, the images were beautiful. It's just that it sideways rained on us the entire time we were there.
Yeah. Apart from that, like, hour that we took photos by the Eiffel Tower. That was the only dry point in the whole entire week.
Yeah.
A week, 3 days. Yeah. So I think it's absolutely worth it to make the effort. Oh my god, I can't speak. The extra effort. And pay that little bit extra.
Yeah.
To add on a photographer to your baby moon.
100%.
Because it's memories that will literally like last through generations.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Mm.
Oh, we got a few newbies. Let us know where you're watching from, guys. Let us know in the comments if you've ever had a maternity session. Or done one, if you're a photographer.
Yes. So I think it all stemmed from us finding out that maternity was something we really wanted to do well.
Celebrate. Because a lot of people around here were not celebrating not their pregnancies, but like their bodies and what their bodies were actually like doing. Yeah,
and like that was the done thing, wasn't it? Like there's only one photo of our mother when she was pregnant, and I think was she pregnant with you and already had me? I can't remember. Anyway, she's got this big sack of a dress on because that's what they did, wasn't it? They wore big oversized clothes and kind of not hid it, because it's not like there was like an embarrassment.
Yeah,
it's just
they didn't emphasize it.
No, they weren't. Yeah, they didn't celebrate it. So we thought, you know what, this needs to change.
Yeah. So we went on I was going to say one-man mission, but it was a 2-woman mission.
It was definitely a 2-woman mission.
To change that. And we are slowly making inroads. I feel like we're getting more American customers than we are British customers. But
That's mad, isn't it?
We will chip into those British people eventually.
Yeah.
We will chip away.
Well, to be fair, anything kind of big and
bougie.
Yeah, it all tends to kind of come from America, doesn't it? Like Americans are way more into it than the British. I feel like we're a little bit more reserved as a country.
Yeah.
But it gets there slowly, doesn't it? I mean, like, look at
cake smashes. Oh my god, drive me up the wall. But it came from America and everyone loves them now.
What I was going to say was Halloween, because like when we was kids, all right, we knocked on a couple of doors, but like we had like a black sack for a dress and some witchy fingers and a plastic nose, wasn't it? Like that was the extent of our costume. Now the kids want everything.
Yeah.
And like there's a big thing in it now. And that was never, it's come over, haven't it? Like, so all these
kind of trickles down. It takes a few years.
It does, yeah. But I feel like we are making strides now.
Somewhat. I know we're making strides actually, because we had some lovely messages this week of people who have watched our YouTube videos and have said, look what I've done in my studio this week, look what I've done what I'm doing next week, and they've all been really excited to show us, which is lovely, and I love those emails. So
yeah, we had a phone call.
We did have a phone call. That wasn't about maternity photography, but yeah, we did have a phone call about lighting.
Yeah, and you know, just asking some questions and bits and pieces, which is nice.
I have no idea which phone number though. Slightly worrying.
But yeah, it's nice because like you didn't have that, did you? You tried to approach a couple of photographers and start your career and say like, can I get some like pointers? Can you just give me a bit of information in it?
And local photographers, I was like, can I have some work experience? Like, just following you basically, and
Yeah.
nobody wanted to help. So knowing how that feels and how you're just trying to get a bit of experience and a bit of something behind you, anybody asks us for help, we always try to do our best to give as much
Yeah,
help as possible, because
absolutely.
it's not a nice feeling, and why not help the next up and coming photographers?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's lovely.
It is.
So send us your emails, guys, or just comment below, because like we're talking to ourselves again. Apart from the people I've had to block this morning.
Oh, well, you know, it's too much negativity.
Always men.
How do you know they men?
Because their name was Leon and whatever that says.
Okay.
They can get in the bin. Yeah, they're all ignoring me now. They're all so men. They're like, yeah, I'm going.
No, I think that I think that sums it up, doesn't it?
Yeah. There was a gap in the market, and we were like, why is people not doing this?
Mm.
And now it's not just clients in the UK that we get. We're able to get clients all over the world.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter where they're doing the baby moon, whether it's like local to them or they fly across the world.
Yeah.
We can always go to them. So
yeah.
If they,
do you know what I love? On our contact us form, when a client fills it out, it's got country, and that's the first thing I do when I see an inquiry. Let's have a little look. What country is this coming from?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, last one was Portugal, when I was like, oh, Abigail, inquiry from Portugal.
Yeah.
Love it.
I was like, yes, get me on the flight. With some sun. This Welsh weather is driving me insane.
Yeah.
It's not the one.
So that's always lovely. I'm glad we got that in our contact form.
Yeah. It's like a nice little boost when you're in 5 galleries deep in editing. These photos are not getting done anytime soon today. I keep getting distracted. It wasn't a good idea.
I did say, I said I really don't think that you can sit and edit and have a full-blown conversation on a live. She's like, yeah, I can.
Done some editing.
You have done some editing. It's looking beautiful.
Problem is, Leon decided he wanted to pipe up and say some rude comments, and I had to go block in. I got distracted again.
Those of you that
action. I think it says action.
Those of you that are watching, let us know in the world where you're watching from, please, guys. I'd like to know where it is you're tuning in from. I always like to know. And if you have a hot beverage, because this is the only thing warm in my hands right now. Right now, it is so cold outside.
I'm melting. She's got the heating on sauna mode, and I feel like this.
You are warm, yeah. I'm frozen to the core. I don't know what's going on with me lately.
And in the comments, let us know. What was I going to say?
I don't know. You've got something in your eyelash and again, it's irritating me.
It's riveting content. Let us know in the comments. Nothing. Never mind. My mind's gone. I had something in my head and you distracted me with my eyelashes.
Oh, I know, but it was something stuck in there. It was a bit of fluffy, wasn't it? Like every time I looked at you, sort of
your questions. Let us know your questions about destination maternity photography, because whenever we try to explain to people that that's a service that we provide, they haven't got a clue what it is or why or anything. So trying to explain it is quite difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We fly to a destination to photograph somebody's maternity session, and they're like, yeah, but why? Because it's really cool. Because I like to travel.
So we have clients in the UK that are traveling abroad for their baby moons. They come
it's not always the UK though, is it?
No. This is the first scenario.
Oh.
And they've already booked a baby moon and they are coming to us for maternity, and that is an option for them. So we can either do a maternity session in the UK, or we can travel to the place they're going on their baby moon, and that is just one of the many options they can do.
Yeah, and let me tell you that when they come in and they don't know that we provide that service, and they sit down, the first thing we go is, right, you're booking a maternity session. Did you want to do that in studio, on location in the UK, or have you got a baby moon booked that you would like us to fly to? Their reaction is always, you can fly to our baby moon.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, we will fly to you wherever you are in the world, and we will photograph you in the most beautiful locations, and we will organize it all. So all you got to do is turn up on the day, have your hair and makeup done, be pampered, pose for some lovely photos, have lovely memories, and then go back off on your baby moon.
And they even pick like the gown here. They get to see it, and then we fly out with it. We take it with us, don't we?
Yeah.
Always in hand luggage in case it gets lost. Abigail's got like a
really irrational fear. It's not really irrational.
It's not irrational, no.
That they're going to lose my camera equipment or the maternity gowns.
So Abigail's hand luggage is always her camera, and my hand luggage is always the maternity gown. And usually a backup maternity gown just in case.
Yeah, because sometimes like the sizing, like they might have tried it on originally and then they've like gained weight or lost, like they could have, if their body is changing so frequently during pregnancy, like they might not fit the same way they wanted, or we get to the location
and actually a different colour
or different style. So we've always got a backup just in case.
So that tends
even
to be,
if it's just a silk scarf and we make it into a dress.
Yeah. So that is what we provide for UK customers, and then we have had customers from other destinations. And then they've inquired, and we've gone to that country and done the maternity session there for them.
Done a lovely session for a Brazilian in Portugal.
Yeah, that was lovely.
Beautiful. In a palace.
And that was an accidental location because the original location was inside a cave, but the weather had turned and
it was up to season when I saw the
the sea was too rough because you could only get inside this cave via a boat, and nobody would take us on this boat because the waves were just too bad. And I tried, didn't I?
Yes.
I tried every single person and their granny to take us into this cave. I even to the point where I asked a man with a
canoe.
I was like, can you please?
She thought I was going to get in a canoe in weather that was too choppy for a boat. Get into a cave with my camera and a pregnant woman.
My thought process was that because it was smaller, it would be fine, you know. I thought a bigger. Well, I didn't know that. Anyway, that was a no-go. So we had to find a location that was equally as awesome, and I feel like it ended up being even more fabulous.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And that location was on our plan B list, and it was like, we'll get to that one if we need it.
Yeah.
And we didn't really look into it more than that.
No.
And then when we did go there, we were like, oh my god, this should have been on our plan A list anyway.
Absolutely.
Because they had so many different areas within that one location.
Yeah.
And it was just beautiful. And we had the place basically to ourselves.
I know, that's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was just absolutely stunning. There were just so many different places. I mean, if we had had the entire day there, we wouldn't have been able to photograph in all of the beautiful locations in there. We could have had a week in there, couldn't we?
Mm.
It was just that fabulous. But yeah, that was a really lovely one.
Yeah.
We've had loads of lovely ones, to be fair.
I could do with another one though. This week. I just need to warm up.
Abigail's favourite thing in the world is to...
I haven't looked today.
No.
I had too much editing to do.
She comes in the morning, she opens up her computer, and the first thing to pop up is Skyscanner, set to anywhere in the world. Show me some flights.
What if a maternity client phones us today and goes, oh look, I'm having a last minute baby moon, I don't know where I'm going yet, but I need to go next week, can you come? Already pre-planned, done. Yes, you can go here, and here, and it's a really banging deal.
You turned into a travel agent now. That's not what we do. We do not do the actual travel for the clients. So yeah, that's a different ballgame entirely.
Yeah,
we're not getting into that
either. Stressful not doing it for themselves.
Yeah. But we know a lovely lady that can do that.
Yeah.
So, long and short of it, we love to travel, we love maternity, and we've combined the two together.
Yeah. I made it into a job
that
nobody knew existed.
Oh, right. Does anybody have...
No.
Oh, no. No questions on destination maternity.
Any photography questions? Any questions at all? Nobody's talking to us. We've got plenty of people watching and nobody actually communicating, guys. I feel like nobody ever talks to us.
It's because we talk to ourselves.
It is, yeah. So just tell us what you're up to, guys. Are you all trying to edit as well, like me? Because it's driving me up the wall and I just want to be.
You're not
in Spain.
concentrating. Why Spain?
I don't know, it's the first place that came to my head.
Oh, okay. Reunion Island, that's what I want to be.
Yeah.
Now you've mentioned that, I forgot that place existed, and now I really want to go there.
Well, next pre-session, that's what you can do.
Okay. I feel like if you're pregnant and you would like to go to Reunion Island,
We'll do you a deal.
yeah, it's on our bucket list. So we've decided there's a few places that we really want to travel to next year. And we've decided to make a bucket list. And if you happen to ask us to go to any of the places on our bucket list, we'll give you a bit of a discount. So I'm excited for that.
I mean, I feel like we should do that reel this afternoon just to perk us up a bit.
Okay. Oh, put it out into the world. Right, I think we've kind of gone over everything.
We have. We've been on here for 35 minutes, 25 minutes.
Have we? I can't see.
25, yeah.
I can't see that.
So I feel like we've covered it all, guys. If you've got any questions, let us know in the comments on replay.
Yep.
And we will get back to you. And if not, we will see you again soon. Don't forget, memberships are open.
I didn't know where that was going on.
I don't feel like I knew where I was going. Memberships are open. You can click join now and join our memberships on YouTube for 99
Bargain.
And you get to watch all the behind the scenes live streams of us doing maternity sessions, newborn sessions, bit of everything on there, Q&As.
Edit with me with your screen recordings.
Yeah.
They are stickers that I made personally.
I don't know why you always add that bit in, is it?
Because I personally made
that's
stickers.
To sell somebody on it.
I feel like many people are thankful for my handmade stickers.
Okay. Great.
I'm gonna ask the question in the memberships now. I'm gonna go over and see if they love the stickers.
She has absolutely no idea how to do it. Right, we'll see you all soon, guys. Bye.
Bye.